Hey guys, Jcc2224 here, making another video about toys because this is what I do on this channel. I talk about toys. Did you not know that? Man, you really did miss that memo. Anyways, I'm making a list of the top 10 toys that I really wanted as a kid, and because I'm a man-child who couldn't let that thing go, I went and bought it as an adult. That's what I went and did. Now, I've been wanting to make this list for a very long time because I've just wanted to. There's a few things I kind of wanted to wait to get, and I've gotten some of those things. I'm going to be really upset in this video here soon because I bet that there's going to be something else that I forgot to put in, and I'm going to be like, oh, I should have put that one in, but I didn't. Oh well. It's fine. It's all good. Anyways, I was reminded to make this video by a viewer who commented, hey, you should make that video. And I'm like, man, I've been wanting to. Thanks for reminding me. So I'm going to make that right now. And what you've been looking at here is number 10, and that is Transformers Cybertron, basically in a nutshell. I really wanted Transformers Cybertron toys growing up. I had that Optimus, which was awesome to have as a kid. I had Scattershot down here. I had Primus as a kid, and he's still 100% complete, which is amazing. But there's tons that I wanted as a kid that I did not get as a kid. Galvatron being number 1. I really wanted Jetfire. Poor thing, you can barely even see him at this angle. I wanted almost all of them. I still want Scourge, but I'm just trying to complete the line. And I even have more up there as well, which is, oh man, it's good. Good stuff. Transformers Cybertron, one of the best and most underappreciated Transformers lines out there, I think. Number 10 has to go to the White Power Ranger, or the White Ranger, as most people refer to him from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I did not watch the show. I'm not really an MMPR fan, but I like this design. I played some of the Sega Genesis video games. He's really cool, and I remember I went to my aunt's house as a kid, and I saw that my cousin had the larger figure of the White Ranger. It was still kind of complete. It still had the armor, and you can never find that anymore. And I just wanted it so bad. But she sold off all of his toys without letting us know about it, so I never got that one. And I've never found that classic one with the armor still. So I just went ahead and got the newer Legacy Collection White Ranger. It's not the exact figure I wanted as a kid, but still, it satisfies my soul. It gives me what I wanted, and that's great. And I'm happy about it. Number 8 goes to animated series Mr. Freeze. He's one of my favorite, no, he is my favorite. He's my favorite villain all time ever. And I never really had an action figure from growing up. I did have the Lego minifig, but I wanted the animated series figure really bad. And I never got around to getting it. I never saw it whenever I went to my local older toy stores. They always had like the big, ugly, giant head Mr. Freeze with the spider legs, and that was stupid. I didn't want it. I wanted this one, and I finally ended up getting it more recently. This is disgusting. The plastic is just kind of sticky and gross, and don't touch it. I do have the ice effect piece, but I just don't have it with him right now because it always falls out. Really cool figure. I'm happy to have it. I'm debating getting that giant Mondo 1/6 scale one. I don't know if I should. Number 7 goes to the Zapper Zaku and Grappler Goof from SD Gundam Force. Yeah, I just actually did a review of the Zako from SD Gundam Force, and I had those as a kid, but I never had these guys. I also had Destroyer Dom, but I didn't have these guys. And as you'll see later down the list, I really wanted a Zaku, and Zapper Zaku is really cool. And Grappler Goof is also blue and really cool. Unfortunately, this one's lights don't work anymore. But, man, I'm happy to have these. This list is kind of hard to rank because I wanted all of them so bad. It's just a matter of, like, which ones did I really want more? You know, which ones really got under my skin? And these I really wanted them, but they never really got under my skin like some of the others did. Number 6 does not go to these guys. It does not go to the Neo Vipers from G.I. Joe. It goes to all of these. When I was a kid, I loved the Neo Vipers, and I wanted all of the Neo Vipers, because as you're going to see, they came in a lot of different colors. The only ones I had were the 3 that you saw in the beginning. And finally, thanks to KennerFreak7 for this one, finally, I have all of them. They're all really cool. I think the Neo Viper is one of the coolest G.I. Joe Cobra Trooper designs because, come on, look at it. It looks a lot like Darth Vader. And Darth Vader is a really cool design. Come on, man, stand up. What's wrong with you? There we go. Darth Vader naturally is a really cool design, so something that's kind of ripping him off is also naturally going to look really cool. I really love that Arctic one. That was actually the last one I needed. Then this one's probably the one I wanted the most out of all of them. The yellow one. It's a yellow trooper. How can I not love that? And I'm very happy. Let's put him all the way in the back, I guess. Very happy to finally have all of the Neo Vipers. So satisfying. I'm not really a huge fan or collector of the mid-2000s G.I. Joes like I am with, say, Transformers Cybertron, the mid-2000s TFs. But these are great. I really do enjoy these. And, like, they should be higher, but at the same time, some of the other stuff I wanted was even more. So there's number 6. Probably shouldn't have done that. Number 5 goes to some Sonic the Hedgehog toys. I really wanted a metal Sonic toy growing up, and this is the Jazzwares one. It's not that good of a figure, but I have it, so I really wanted a metal Sonic. Or as he's called in the anime movie, Hyper Metal Sonic, which is a treat. But this is the one I really wanted as a kid. The Toy Island Knuckles. A little funny story about this. My brother, the horrible human being that he is, hi by the way, he watches my videos. He said he made a tale up saying, you know, there's a Knuckles in the attic. It's in the attic, and I dare you to go up there and fetch it because it's up there. It's up there. I know it is, and you just need to get it. It's all you need to do. There was no Knuckles in the attic. Actually, I guess where it was, I got this at a local flea market, and I only got it last year. I only got it very recently, actually, only a few months ago. And the reason why this is slower on the list is because I did end up getting a Knuckles figure later down the road, but I never got the actual one I really wanted, the Toy Island one. What can I say except I see this thing and it makes my soul happy, because I wanted it as a kid, and now I have it. Number 4 is a big, big boy. This isn't the exact toy I wanted as a kid because it wasn't released as a kid, but let's just say Disney loves making dreams come true, and number 4 is a legitimately, like, film-faithful giant toy of evil Emperor Zurg. Oh, man. Oh, it makes me so happy. He doesn't shoot any balls, unfortunately. He doesn't shoot any foam balls, which really sucks. I know. But he's big. He's got wheels on the back of his feet. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the little... Does he? No, he doesn't. It's just a hole. Oh, it's just a screw hole. I'm like, he should have the viewfinder. But, I mean, he has light-up eyes. So that's good enough. And you can cycle through what he says. There's a funny one I like doing. There we go. My boy Zurg. Number 3 goes to the 3 clone trooper things I wanted the most as a kid. I really wanted the 12-inch Saleucami Trooper, 91st Reconnaissance Corps, and I finally have that, and that makes my soul really happy. I also really wanted... I ended up getting the Felucia Battle Pack version, but I always wanted Commander Bly in the Revenge of the Sith line. I remember just staring at... Oh, don't do that, man. That's not a good thing. That's not good. Can you refrain from doing that, please? Thank you. I always wanted Bly from Revenge of the Sith, and I never got it, and now I have one carded, so that satisfies my soul. And also, little 442 Siege Lego minifig. I love these classic Lego minifigs, and this shade of green just made my spirit happy as a kid. And I always wanted it, and I never got it until, I think it was a few years ago now. I think it's been a few years since I got this. But still, I have it, and it makes me very happy. And I got one with, like, beautiful printing. That makes me even happier. Because some of these old clones, the printing was a little so-so on some of them. Number 3, man. Gotta give it to some of the Clone Trooper stuff I really wanted. And I finally have! Hooray! If you watched my Bumblebee video, which, by the way, if you haven't, you really should. It's a really good video. I worked really hard on it, okay? You probably know that my number 2 is going to be the original 2007 Camaro Bumblebee. I wanted this for Christmas. I specifically wanted the old Camaro Bumblebee because older Camaros are cooler than newer Camaros, and that is a fact. But my mom couldn't find one for me for Christmas, or Santa couldn't find one for me, so she ended up having to compromise, and she still got me a Transformer and a Bumblebee, but she got me the Commander Cody Transformer and a Bumblebee t-shirt. I mean, she tried. She tried. It was not for a lack of trying for her to try to get this for me for Christmas. But I ended up getting it years and years later as a collector, and I'm very happy to have it. It's not that good of a toy, but I'm very happy to finally have it. It's not perfect. It really isn't. I reviewed it in my big Bumblebee video if you really want to know what I have issues with it, mostly the horrible, horrible feet. But even though it's not a great thing, it's very nice to finally have it, and what can I say, man? It's really good to have, but it does not beat number one. The number one toy I wanted as a kid but got as a collector is this. The Mobile Suit in Action Camo Zaku 2. Just looking at this thing in the viewfinder, it is still astonishing to me that I actually own it now. I did an unboxing of this when I got it. I found it in a big lot of MSIA Gundam figures, and the big reason I bought the lot was because this was in it. I also had a couple others. I wanted the generic green Zaku as well, but this is the one. This is the one I really wanted because it just looked so cool to me, and it still looks immensely cool to me. Another honorable mention for an MSIA I wanted. I had the green Gyaradoga, but I really wanted the blue Gyaradoga. So just recently as in like 2-3 years ago, I got Resin Schneider's Gyaradoga, which is a really cool figure, and I enjoy having it. But this is the one that takes the cake. This is the number one thing I wanted as a kid that I got as a collector. And I'm very satisfied to finally have it. The story behind this was that I saw it on a website that was selling MSIA figures. They had it for $60. $60. And I had $60 left over from my birthday or Christmas or whatever. And I held it up to my mom and I said, let me order this thing. I have the money. Let me do it. And she said, honey, that's not a good idea. It's way too overpriced and expensive. You should maybe wait to do it. And about like 10, probably over 10 years later, I got this guy and like 12 other figures for $120. So if that's not a good deal for having to wait, I don't know what is. But let's just say, would have been nice to have this as a kid, you know? It would have been nice. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Here's a look at my top 3 again. I really did enjoy making this video because I like reminiscing on the fact that, hey, toys, they have roots from your childhood, you know? And there's things you wanted as a kid that you didn't get as a kid, but now you have as a kid. I mean, as a man-child, a man-kid, I guess. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down in the description below, as well as my P.O. Box address. This leg thing keeps popping off. That would definitely have gotten lost if I had this as a kid. I can guarantee you that. That would have been lost for years now. And the other one just popped off. Oh, man. Anyways, P.O. Box address, links, description. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. What do you have to say, Zaku, to close us out? I really like Lay's potato chips, but I have to admit that Sun chips are really good too. Insightful.